Good afternoon, everyone. Brian Boehme, physiotherapist here at Elite Sports Medicine. We're really excited today to be joined by...
Oh, me?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. I'm Mike Galbraith. I'm a family and sports medicine physician, and I'm glad to be your special guest today.
I'm really excited to have you here. We get to go over some simple elbow exercises, stretches. Mike's going to take over and kind of head this one, but his elbow is killing him today, or mine is. Mine is today. Mine is.
Yes, we'll say yours is.
Okay, yes.
Now it's killing you. So this is great. So maybe I'll first show, there's a real simple stretch I like. You see a lot of baseball pitchers and golfers doing this. This is especially for people that have what we call tennis elbow or lateral epicondylitis. Notice my massive forearms. As you wiggle your hands and your fingers, the muscles here attach to a really sharp bone. I'm really not trying to like flex, so. And so a lot of movement using your forearm, that grip and that twist, etc., will flare up this tendonitis right on the attachment of that bone. One real simple stretch is if you kind of, maybe we'll both do this, kind of put your arms straight out. I straighten the elbow, and then you just kind of flex down the hand, really gentle, and you'll feel it kind of pull right through there. I like to hold it for a few seconds, 5, 10 seconds, etc. If you want, then you can bring your palm up the other direction. That tends to stretch a little bit more underneath here. And so that's a nice real warm-up, just kind of going back and forth, holding for a few seconds.
That does feel good.
Feels great, huh?
It does, it really does.
Maybe I'll go over this thing next. So this is what they call a TheraBand flex bar. This is a really big, you just keep doing that. Like
It just does, it just feels good.
This TheraBand or this flex bar is made out of like this thick rubber. It comes in different resistances. Just as you get like those TheraBand elastic bands, kind of same company, and then there's some other knockoff companies. So there's a number of different videos on YouTube you can use for this. There's one real simple one I like. If I hold on to it here, like this, and now I pretend like I'm riding a motorcycle. Let's say my right arm's the damaged side, or the injured side. I kind of rev the engine, I come back on that side, and then slow, controlled, I start kind of releasing it. And that is what we call an eccentric contraction here. So I bring it back, and then really slowly kind of release, bring it back again, really slowly release. One more time, bring it back and slowly release. That's a nice eccentric contraction. A lot of hand and elbow specialists love these flex bars. All right, next one.
Sure.
Let's go over this baby.
Okay.
So
This is good.
this is our massive 2-pound weight for Brian's big biceps.
They're okay.
So let's show you how to do that. We'll have Brian. I think keys to this is notice his arm is straight. You can use a table, you can use a desk, you can use whatever hard surface, and you just lower that weight. Now, I often will take both hands and bring it back up, and especially if you're really flared up and sore. And I say use like a can of soup, stag chili if you want, 1-2 pound. And notice he's just slowly lowering it down. So it's lengthening that muscle, and then a lot of times we'll pull it out and bring it back up, and then he's going to lower it down again. Very slow contractions. That's a slow eccentric contraction. So we have some research that shows that can help heal tennis elbow, even chronic tendinosis or lateral epicondylosis. So those are 3 little exercises. So we talked about the stretch. We talked about that TheraBand flex bar where you kind of rev the engine and slowly release it. And then here's the normal eccentric contraction you do with a really light weight. So anyway, strong work, Brian.
Thank you. Feels good.
Feels
better already.
Awesome. So 3 simple exercises, and we'll go over in a different video maybe some mobility things you can do for your elbow. Stay strong.